Snipers, you have to see what's happening in the Bitcoin price this Friday as it's about to storm. I've found some shelter, but my analyst just sent me on-chain exchange flow over the last 24 hours. Check this out. Pay attention to the bottom. Over $1.5 billion worth of USDT has entered exchanges. This is a lot of gasoline to fuel a massive breakout for Bitcoin. And then look at this, the Canadian Bitcoin Purpose Spot ETF, massive inflows when Bitcoin dipped below 28,000 US dollars. And not only that, I want you all to pay attention to this chart of Apple, testing its 100-week moving average, where it not only found a bottom in March of 2020, but here's the thing with Apple. Recently, Saudi Aramco surpassed Apple's market cap, and now it flipped again. Apple surpassed Saudi Aramco. Why is this significant? Well, Apple, one of the most valuable companies in the world, is typically the equity that is going to bottom out last in an overall equity market sell-off. Like in 2008, for example, everything got hit. It didn't matter if you had great earnings or if you had bad earnings, everything got hit. But what you typically see during times like that, where every equity is getting hit, is the strongest companies getting hit last. So it could be an indicator of a bottom for market sell-off. Oh my gosh, there's water getting onto my screen. I am in a storm right now. I was on a walk and my analyst sent me the OnChain Analytics, but there's a lot more to talk about, Snipers. This is an updated photo of the current order books. I also got this from one of our analysts. And just notice all of these market buys, a lot stronger buyers than sellers right now on the order books. And check this out. Look at how much buyers are below 29,780 US dollars and how little sell pressure there is above 30,000. It certainly looks like buyers could get in control of the order books whenever they choose. And for those in the Discord, we have the #1 cryptocurrency signals in the world. Link is in the description below. We did take a long position on Bitcoin at 6:34 a.m. yesterday. The minute that Luna hit $0 is when we decided to enter into positions, because that was what we were waiting for. As I mentioned in our video 2 days ago, we also took a long position in Ethereum at 1940, Bitcoin at 28,300. Bitcoin has already hit its first two targets, reaching 31,000 US dollars, and Ethereum has also hit its first two targets. And so does that mean we're not going to come back down and test those levels? No, but we did take a swing trade. And man, look how beautiful the sky looks right now. So here's what I want you guys to pay attention to, Snipers. I'm going to wrap up this Friday update. I know it's the weekend and it's about to storm here. Bitcoin at 29,300. Things are not looking too bad. And I say that because the S&P 500 is starting to calm down. Apple hit its 100-week moving average, which was a bottom in March of 2020. It could be the bottom right now. It's usually the last one. And so we did get a pretty bearish daily candle closing for Bitcoin, but it doesn't look too bad. We actually surpassed the previous day's candle high. We maintained the body, and now we're really sticking inside of this range here, just below 30,000 US dollars, because it's a psychological number. But we know the order books don't have much sell pressure above 30,000, and there's a lot of buy pressure below 30,000. So to me, it looks like a test of 34,788 is on the table, where we have confluence with our current weekly open. Why is that not on the table when the S&P 500 has come up so far close to its weekly open? And it looks like it got a little bit of a nicer push up so far that Bitcoin has yet to get. And so I would expect Bitcoin to also be able to get that push to the upside, especially with $1.7 billion worth of USDT coming onto exchanges. My gosh, I've been monitoring these analytics every single day, to the point where I've even had my analyst monitor these analytics. And we have not seen on-chain exchange flow show $1.7 billion worth of USDT come onto exchanges for quite some time. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen $1 billion plus of USDT coming onto exchanges in months. And the crazy thing about it is, yes, USDT is depegged. That could be a reason. People are trying to liquidate the USDT, but that's also a narrative for Bitcoin to move to the upside. We got rid of the bad leverage. Luna went to zero. UST dropped. A lot of people lost money. My condolences and my heart goes out to you guys. I lost a ton of money on that as well. But now that we've cleared out all of the SHIT coins in the market, what we could say is liquidity is trying to find a place to go. And the chances that it could go into Bitcoin are quite high, despite the fact that we've seen this overall drop in the markets. Bitcoin is a safe haven in the cryptocurrency market. It's a digital version of gold. So I think that things are not looking too bad right now. I think that there's certainly a chance we move up. The Ethereum to Bitcoin chart still holding above 65,000 Satoshis. That's very positive. And outside of that, there's not much other revolving parts moving. International markets are quite strong right now. MicroStrategy up 20% for the day. Coinbase up 16% for the day, gapping up. So here's what I'll say for Bitcoin. I'll wrap this up. We are inside of the range, snipers, with a resistance of 34,788, a support of 25,000 US dollars. There's more buy pressure below 30,000 than there is sell pressure above 30,000. So the likelihood that we actually get pushed up is probably higher than the likelihood that we get pushed further down right now, in the immediate short term at least. Now, does that mean that we won't come up to 35,000, test it, and then get rejected to potentially see further downside later in the month, maybe in a few months, maybe in a few weeks, maybe in a week? Who knows? But the point is, right now, in the immediate short term, it looks like we could get a test of 35,000. That right now is certainly on the table. We have the weekly open there. The outside revolving parts are starting to calm down, probably because of the chaos that we saw over the last few days. There's always going to be a time for a relief rally, but it's not just a relief rally. Apple potentially could have bottomed out. It hit its 100-week moving average, one of the most valuable companies in the world. It doesn't look like it's about to rain now. That's Florida to you, huh? So anyways, we'll see what happens. Bitcoin inside of the range, snipers. Resistance of 34,788, support of 25,000. There's a chance we could come up and test 35,000. I think because it's highly likely with this much USDT coming onto exchanges, even though the USDT might be looking to swap into USDC, for example. I'm sure a lot of it will also just go into Bitcoin instead of USDC, right? So let's see what happens. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm if you support these updates, snipers, and I will see you all next time, snipers.